Yo, yo, kick it off again, kick it off again.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti.
Ready up, people. Ready up, ready up, ready up, ready up, ready up, ready up.
Ready.
I need some An Blenda time. I'm want to call and talk of the Kingston.
The reason I'm done with him because I see the boy out there to get a beard with the same Raga.
Well, the boy have you and the girl a beard with the same red rock.
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
Beside the girl with the next side of story about the red Raga. Then people that look at me and say you're Haganeering because the way you
Ready up.
Yo, that word them mad. Haganeering. Haganeering to the flipping world. Hi. Ragashanti and the Mixup daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti go on and on.
Yes, Ragashanti. Do you know how rich feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
I need some An Blenda time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Panam, panam, pam, pam, pam. Panam, 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 pam, pam, pam. Panam, 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 pam, pam, pam. Panam, 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 pam, pam, pam.
I need some An Blenda time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Juggling.
Ragashanti live.
All right, President, let it go, let it go, President, let it go, 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 let it go. People, me have a quick neck, yeah. Me have a quick neck, yeah. Give me a warm time, missy man. A warm time. To all my international listeners, if you hear me say, you just heard me saying, I have a quick neck giving me a warm time. Warm in this sense means frustrating. It means annoying. Well, I think that is the right definition, but when you hear Jamaican say, give me a warm time, it's not necessarily something terrible, but it's not something good, and it, yeah, I think frustrating and annoying is a correct way of defining the way we Jamaicans use that term, a warm time. I think it is instructive that we use the term warm as opposed to hot. So you realize it's not hot, neither it is cold. So it is not on either extremes of, it's not on either of the polar extremes, North Polar, South Polar, you know, and them say bipolar, you know, two sides. So it's not on either of the extremes. So it's somewhere in the middle, so it's not good, so it's annoying. So when you say something, I give you a warm time, you know? So I have a quick neck. It is always interesting to me that Jamaicans, whenever they have a quick neck and they're thinking of the option of having somebody just snap your head to one side to rid yourself of the quick neck, which is something I don't do. I'm afraid of that because some people don't know them strength, some people don't know them I do. Some people, when me did younger and them I do it, them just cause more pain and the crick never go away. The crick never go away. And them just, it's just like them just heat up a pain in their neck and the crick not go away. Some people say no because them don't know how to do it. But one of the things will never make sense with me with Jamaicans who said, them want somebody to snap your head to one side to get rid of the crick neck. Jamaicans always say that it must be somebody who is left-handed. You ever hear that, Prezi? Prezi, it don't make any sense to me. Then when you ask why it has to be someone that is left-handed, because it have to turn to the side where the crick depend. Now, anybody say that to you, clearly they're not thinking about what they are saying. They're simply repeating everything them learn. Because if it is that which and the person use, and again, when we say use, these may sound like simple things, but you'd have frightened if you know some international listeners get a little bit confused. When we say use, which hand them use, we don't mean that they don't use the other hand. We just like which hand them use, do most things. So we know that some people are right-handed and left-handed. So, so if it is that it depends upon the side of your neck, which side of your neck crick, that determines whether or not it's a right-handed or a left-handed person. It therefore follows that if it is always a left-handed person who must uncrick your neck, like Jamaicans always say, then it must mean that you only crick your neck on one side, the side that requires a left hand, which we know is ludicrous. Nothing can go so. People can't crick them neck on either the left side or the right side. So why is it that Jamaicans never think about this thing and say, no, in some instances we must have a right-handed person? Because I think it goes in opposite. If your neck crick on the right side, oh it goes. You're supposed to get, so if your neck crick on the right side, I think you must get a left-handed person to do it. And if your neck crick on the left side, I think it should be a right. But Jamaicans say, them always say you must just get a left-handed person. I don't know why. Make us see if anybody say anything about it in Facebook. Wet a hand towel and put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Or however hot you can take it. Then wrap it around your neck. Well, yes, that is another solution. But I'm talking about this whole thing where when I was growing up, man, there's this thing in Jamaica. Well, this is a thing in Jamaica. I think it is still there. Now, whenever you crick your neck, get somebody with left hand. You know, a left-handed person. You're left-handed. Come see if you can come swing out that crick neck, you feel me? And then when you swing out the crick neck, if you don't mind shot, then tear off your head too, And I don't think that is I don't think you see what Pretty Punchy posts on the IrieJam Facebook page. That is a more viable option to rid yourself of a crick neck, Wet a towel, get it hot, and just, put it on the crick. And, heat soothes the muscle and loosen it up and all these things and whatever. That is better. But I don't know where Jamaica get this thing from that is only left-hand people must get with a crick neck. Don't make any sense to me. All right, people, hear that one here. So you have this family. And them have a daughter. Well, them have a son too, but we are talking about the daughter, the big one. And the mother and the father, the daughter is like a daddy's girl. So them have 2 kids, a daughter and a son. The daughter big. The daughter is like a daddy's girl. Love her father love her. The mother and the father broke up. And the father go about him, him are the one will leave. The daughter stay with the mother. Eventually, after the father leave, and think him say less of him daughter because of the breakup. Nothing, it wasn't anything but, to do with him and the daughter. Just because of the breakup and him not there anymore, him say less of him daughter. So, he wasn't around as much as the daughter would have wanted. Eventually, the mother got there with one new man. After a while, the new man and the daughter, the new man now is the daughter's stepfather, they, them start get a good relationship. While they were getting in a good relationship, the mother start refer to the new man as the daughter's stepfather. So she will talk to the daughter and say, your stepfather, your stepfather, your stepfather. Of course, that connoted permanence. you know. Once, you know, the mother, I give the man them title as stepfather and whatever, you're sending a message to the child that this person is of such significance, such importance, that they're worthy of the title of stepfather. The daughter and the stepfather get in good. After that, the mother start refer to the man as the daughter's father. The mother starts say, your father. The daughter asks the mother, say, like, why you keep referring to him as my father? When I have a father, my stepfather. So the mother said, well, you know, see your father hardly about. And this man is here for you all the time. Full support and thing, work hard for you and thing. So, I am your father. So the daughter said to the mother, no, I really love my stepfather because, you know, he's really, really good. Which the man was indeed. Right? You know, hard-working man, ever present, ever look out for him stepkids, them and thing and whatever, and always there. So the daughter explained now to the mother now, and I say, the thing where she like about her stepfather is that he is emotionally accessible. She said she love her father, but she said her father have some old school thing about him where, nothing bad, but she never have that something there where she could have talked to him about anything. But she said her stepfather is such that she said what she really likes, she can't just go to him or anything and talk to him. So the mother said, see there, are your father that man? So the daughter said, nah, I have my father, him is my stepfather. As much as I love him is my stepfather. My father not around any as much as before, but him is my stepfather. Right? So the daughter hold it. The daughter, because what really I go on this, you know, is the whole replacement thing, replace or not replace, or whatever. So remember now, you know, the mother keep on a push off, even refer to the stepfather as her father. She has said, no, I love him. He's great, he's wonderful. But, yeah, I'm not going to do that, mommy. I'm not going to refer to him as my father. He's my stepfather. All right. So, remember now, our real father, our biological father now, him hardly debate and things. So, one time now, the biological father kind of feel out the daughter and I say, oh, things are going on and things or whatever. With the daughter. And the daughter said, things good, you know. And say, so oh, your mother new man. So the daughter said, you know, I said, I'm cool. How cool him is, the father? She said, no, I'm really nice, man, and thing or whatever. And say, him a treat you no good? So the daughter said, yeah, man, him a treat you good, very, very good, very, very good. Then now the father go say, which he should not have done, very, very good. Him a treat you better than how me treat you. So the daughter now very smartly said to the father, no, not two different persons, you know. So it's not a matter of comparison. You're my father, that not change. Him is like my stepfather and things. So it's not even about who better, you know. You're two different persons and things. So the father must go say, like, what you mean? She said, no, I don't have two different personalities, you know. So the father said, like, so one, why, him better than me? The daughter said, no, him not better than you. But I said, we don't have two different personalities. You know, like, you know, some things where the way you see the world is different from how him see the world and thing, the father. Also, him see the world better than me. By this time, the daughter is 17. This particular conversation with you, the daughter is 17. So the daughter realized the situation where she in, you know? And I said, boy, she don't really want to get in that something there, you know? She don't really want to get in that, you know? That little competitive thing where she see her father try drawing her, you know? So the father press her, man, and thing and whatever, and she, and the father said, all right, him treat you that way you like. So the daughter go say, nah, with him, I can't talk about anything with him, you know, I like that, you know. I can't talk and reason with him and him cool, man, and him give me good advice and what. Me right, who go tell her if say that? Who go tell her if say that? Oh, so me never give you good advice. Me never give you good advice, and Ray. So when he said that, so the daughter said, no, me just say you different. And the father go say, but you never said that about me. And she said, but you don't stay so. Oh, so you love him and you don't love me. She said, Daddy, me never said that. Me say, me just say, you know, different. You know, how me move with you. I don't say me move with him, man. How me move with him and I say me move with you. Like, don't put me in a position, man. Me just say, so you can't talk about anything. Yeah. Me ever tell you, say you can't talk to me about anything. You don't know, say you can't come talk to me about anything or whatever. This and that and blah, 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 blah. Put the poor picnic in that little bind, you know. So the daughter now go back and tell the mother what happened, and the daughter try to explain to the mother. Based on where the mother and the biological father go, you know, happened between them when them broke up. The mother said, make him go along. Right? I jealous him jealous, I upset him upset. If you never upset him, should have done around more for you and this and that and whatever. Right? And whatever, said the stepfather named Prezi. She said, Prezi are your father. Prezi are your father. You understand? We have said the stepfather named Prezi. Prezi are your father. And the daughter said, no, Daddy, I'm a father. Stop that, no, man. Daddy, I'm a father. And she said, you know, see how I put you in the middle for? Why am I put you in the middle for? Him should not do that and whatever, make him go along and whatever, because the mother and her biological father not talk, you know. Them not talk. Alright. How are going over here, sir? Okay. So them have that little drama, they know. Then you know what say. Eventually, you know, the mother and the stepfather go break up. The mother and the stepfather break up now. The mother now, not in nothing with the stepfather too. And of course, she and the biological father not chat either. The daughter now end up at another point with the biological father now. The daughter avoid them kind of prickly, you know. The biological father now go here say the mother broke up with the stepfather. Apparently the daughter and the father, the biological father interact several times and the daughter never tell the biological father say the mother broke up with the stepfather. So one time now, the biological father go say to the daughter, I know what to say. Your mother broke up with the man. I ain't say nothing to me. All this time, every time I talk, you know, if you say nothing to me, I make me know what go on. So the daughter say, but I don't think I'm my place to do that. Mommy will tell you that. You know, I don't want to get in, you know. You know, mommy will tell you that. The father say, you should have tell me. Biological father say, you should have tell me. Daughter say, Daddy, make mommy tell you. And mommy did for tell you. She say, you're fine, but I don't want to get involved in that something. So the biological father say, so him left a place. So the daughter say, yeah, him left. Them broke up. Him left. Him not dead. The biological father say, you and him still talk? And the daughter say, yeah. So him say, you and him still talk? She say, yeah. Your mother know? She say, yeah. So you and him still good? She say, yeah. So him not talk to your mother and him still good. So the daughter say, but me and him not have nothing that between him and mommy, and him never, and I know nothing when him do mommy bad or anything like that. And he's a good man. I think so. The daughter go say, you and mommy break up, and me and you still talk. So what me and him different? And me bring you, and me make you there. And Ray. But the daughter said, no, what I'm saying is, you and mommy did that, and you left for me, and you still talk. You're good to me, and you're still good to me. Him did good to me, him and mommy did that, and him left for me, and him still. The father start frowns. All right. His daughter now go back to her mother now and I tell her mother, say, Mommy, you know, some always in the middle with them something. Her brother young, so him not have them conversations. So she said to her, said, Mommy, I always in them something between, you know, who you date and whatever. And, you know, you can't help me out here, say, with them something because whatever. And so me I tell daddy, say, you know, me still talk to so and so that the stepfather with the mother broke up with and thing and whatever. Oh, and the daughter tell her that she say, the mother say, how often you talk to him? So she said, I talk to him all the while. So the mother said, like how often? She said, well, not every day, but almost like every day. The mother said, what? You still talk to him, whatever this and that? The daughter say, yeah. So the mother said, oh, you never tell me that. The daughter said, but you know, so I talk to him. But the mother said, but I never know say you talk to him so much. We are talk to him so much for. So that is like, Mommy, come on now, you know. You and the man break up one thing and you did not tell me for call the man my father. Don't call him your father. Him is not your father. Don't call him your father. Him is not your father. This is the stepfather where the mother did not tell her to call father. You know. Because the mother and him mash up now. The mother tell her, I say, don't call him your father. Him is not your father. So the daughter say, but look how you did not push me for call the man my father. I mean, I tell you, say, me just want to call my stepfather. And thing, I know, just because you broke up with the man, and the man still good to me, and then you should have happy said the man still good to me, and I have like a father figure to talk to and whatever, and this and that. No, you know, you tell me, say, basically, I'm enough to chat to him and whatever, this and that. You're the mother. I want father you have. I want father you have. And you're dirty papa. Wait. I want father you have. And thing and whatever. So you can see, say, the mother, belly a carry for his stepfather now with the mama, you know. All right. So the daughter, she say, roadblock this so. One little thing go down now. The daughter go get in a one little crisis. Our school. When she get in a crisis, she call the stepfather. Right? When she call the stepfather, she never get him. Then she call her father. When she call her father, she never get him either. She left message on the two of them phone. The stepfather get the message, fly down her school, quick, on the ball, take charge. This and that and Ray. Go deal with who for deal with and think and fight did broke and all these things and whatever with the data and people and who and so who. And go down there and talk to people and go so boom and squeeze off a little change to all somebody and make them love out the thing. And Ray, the stepfather take charge and thing and come in and just tell her, so listen to me, you know, it take care of man and worry yourself, man, and Ray, you know, for make, you know, and make them think they reach you and thing like that and whatever. The father never get back to her. The next day, the father never get back to her, not even the next day, you know. The other day now, the father called back and said him busy and Ray and sitting reach him and him out of state and wagwan. So the daughter said, no man, he take care of man. The father said, but no, me listen message on the sound, urgent. The daughter said, take care of because me did call, boom, the stepfather, and him did come deal with it. The father said, so what you call me for if him deal with it? The daughter now, she explain, you know. I'm going to run up in something else, you know. Because the doctor said, no. Me did call him, but me never get him. So me call, oh! So you call him first. And then, so me a back up, man. Me a back up daddy. Me a back up daddy. He me a call first. Me a back up daddy. Me no come. And me bring you. And me Ray your mama and bring you here. Me a back up daddy. He me a call first. So the daughter said, no, daddy, it's not like that. You ask me how the situation was. So I make you know, so me did call him. And him did come. So, the way me a back up daddy, wait. So it look like everything pile up on the daughter now. Like, everything pile up on the daughter. The daughter get mad by this now. The daughter 18 now, you know. Everything pile up on the daughter now. The daughter just get mad and say, daddy, here what? A two father me have. Deal with it. And if you don't want in the two, you can take yourself out tight and wheel and left and whatever. From that, the papa no chat to her. From that, the biological father no chat to her. Him not left her out with certain things, you know, certain things like when for pay for and whatever, this and that. Him still take care of them things. But no knowings for her. No knowings for her. And the daughter says she don't care. She don't care. But she go home and thing like that and this and that. Two, she hear say, the mother come and say, me hear say you're rude to your father. So the daughter in her element now, you know, man. The daughter in her face the thing, you know. When the mother will come to her and both, remember, you know, the same mother did not tell her to refer to the stepfather as her father, you know. And she go, the biological father now go put the daughter in her that the pregnant one, the daughter get, you know, because remember it's a build up, you know. That's why you hear everything, you know. So some people will hear the something and take it out of context and don't know how the thing build up to the point where the daughter just talk her mind and give it to them and give it to the papa. Right? So remember the mama did not tell the daughter if refer to the stepfather as her father, and the daughter I hold it and I said, no. And the daddy and my daddy and him and my stepfather and whatever. So so after the daughter now go hear where she tell the father, say, two father me have. And the mother now. Me hear say you're rude to your father. And to me say you're rude to your father. Oh, you mean figure rude to your father and whatever, this and that and whatever. He daughter reel out and tell him mama something. And tell him mama something. And say, boy, any rude for rude and whatever, this and that. And you take it two of them. And ray, this and that and blah, 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 blah. Well on. No, man, the daughter, they tell him mother. Lord Jesus. The daughter, I tell him mother something hot to man, right? They say, well, mash up for your head too. To tell her, so that she sleep with the two of them. And Lord Jesus, man, I forgot, you know, man. The daughter, they tell him mother something hot and put she in a fear place too, you know. Oh, God, I forgot that part, man. No, me remember, no worry, me remember. And whatever. But the daughter end up now, they put him mama in her place too. And put him mama in her place. And make she know she have two fathers she have too. And you did a grind the two fathers. I make him mother know say, you bring them here, and the two of them nice, and one of them bring me, and one of them good to me, and whatever, and the two of them, they took out the two man, them are two good man, you know. Them just up in at them, everybody up in at them feelings. Everybody up in at them feelings. I have the poor pitney in the Migla bounce round like she a pinball. And the pitney are trying to negotiate this thing between them and, you know, try to balance up a thing between them and whatever. And the poor girl are trying to, you know, understand the side and navigate the tensions between this and that and whatever. And the three of them just, well, not the three of them. Because all who go on the stepfather, the general out of all of them. All who go on the stepfather. Oh! You know what a good man the stepfather is? You see, when the stepfather go take care of him with the daughter and everything or whatever, the stepfather tell the daughter, say, me not tell you what you have to do, but you don't have to tell your mother what happened. You never do nothing bad and nothing serious. Well, you know, him take care of it, but he mean I don't nothing serious, like say she did that jail or drugs or whatever the case. But the stepfather say, you don't have to tell your mother anything. You don't have to tell your father, especially you don't have to tell your father everything, because I don't think it going to go over well with him. Right? you got in a little scrape. I took care of it. Nobody don't even know me do this when I do for you. All right? You see, the stepfather is an honorable man. The stepfather think about the daughter interest. The stepfather want the daughter to be secure, safe, and happy. The stepfather don't now make whatever go on between him and our mother, and I put that between him and the daughter, anything like that. I think the stepfather, he's the one engaging in responsible parenting and not allowing his insecurities, his discontent. He's not projecting those things on the daughter. Same cannot be said for the mother and the biological father. Because the two of them up in them feelings, say all kind of foolishness. And I put the poor pitney in all this pricky. Oh, me can't remember. The daughter, they tell the mama want hot something. I'm going to have a person number, you know. The daughter, they tell the mother want hot something, man. Like, I remember, man. Right? And, no, these type of things are not uncommon. Stepfather and stepmother drama and jealousy and, you know, I mean, I want you to touch me, pick me them. I mean, I want me. Enough of them something they go on, you know, enough of them something they go on. But I find this one most interesting, you know? And I particularly find it interesting from the mother's perspective. The father, you know, him very insecure too, you know. Very insecure and childish as far as me concerned. And parents get that way when, you know, when it comes to their children. But the mother especially, you know, that particular part where the mother at one point was insisting that the daughter refer to the stepfather as a father. That is all about the mother's feelings, you know. So what the mother feel for the stepfather at that time, the daughter, as far as the mother is concerned, is obligated to adopt a view, a perspective on the stepfather consistent with how the mother feel about the stepfather at that time. And then, when the mother's feelings changed for the stepfather, the mother is also of the conviction that the daughter's feelings supposed to change too. That is wrong. That is wrong. And perhaps should only be the case in somewhere like if the stepfather did physically abuse the mother or something or whatever, did rob them up and send them out the street. You know, say if the stepfather did so. But the stepfather don't do nothing about it. Right? Or the daughter asks the mother, you know, if when she and the stepfather they broke up, it was something bad him do and whatever and this and that and re. You know, say, whatever it was that happened between the mother and the stepfather, the mother say it's fear fault, but him should have get over it anyway. When the daughter asks the mother, because the daughter obviously don't know why them broke up, you know. Then she just knows them broke up and the mother face mash up and all. When I say, I shouldn't use that term because that might confuse her. The mother face rinch up and vex up the most way because they broke up and thing in a foul mood. So when the whole drama unfold, the daughter asks the mother if I something bad him do or what happened and whatever this and that. The mother never explained to the daughter why, you know, but the mother did say, no, it was my fault. And my fault make her broke up. I mean, do something wrong. But him should have just get over it. So the stepfather should have get over it. So the mother pretty much tell the daughter, say, I mean, do something wrong. When make him leave. But him should have forgive me and stay. But the daughter don't know is what, you know. So in all of this, my opinion, the stepfather are the boss. And then the overarching thing where we can't talk about tonight is, you know, the whole, you know, them stepfather thing and what is appropriate and how parents must conduct themselves and, in those situations, and, what are the skill sets required in those positions where, as pressing as your emotional biases may be, that you're not allow those things to come over and negatively impact your children when that is going on. And I know it's very difficult when emotions come into play in those situations. It's very difficult to look past yourself. But in my opinion, I think the mother is categorically selfish. The biological father is categorically selfish. And the stepfather is the one who is, maintaining the appropriate boundaries, between himself as an adult and as a parental figure, and taking care not to project adult issues onto the daughter unfairly. We're going to break, we're soon forward. Prezi, break. Oh.
It's the Bridge 99 FM.
How you deal with?
Gonna leave.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Yeah, man, welcome back up in our juggling and thing. The phone line, what my right here now, and I can comment on what I mentioned before. Or you can call him about anything else you want to call him about. Seeing? The number, if you call from Jamaica, is 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. If you're calling from the United States or Canada, that number is toll-free, which pretty much doesn't matter, given that pretty much everybody up here have some form of unlimited plan. No, I can take that back. A whole heap of people, them have like banger phone. I saw it name banger phone and them something, So it's toll free. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. Yep, that is the number. So on the call in, pan what I talked about earlier, or if you don't want anything else, you don't want to call in about anything. All right, Prezi, give me the call. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, greetings.
Yes, brother.
Yeah.
What?
Wagwan.
Yeah, man, me the boat, man.
Oh, well, I passage you in, and then take away your furniture. Wagwan, my brother, where is it?
Me the boat.
Uh-huh.
So, first we want to say that, wow, the program Monday night.
Yeah.
The reasoning that you are giving.
Yeah.
Was, it was marvelous. It was quite excellent.
Thank you.
It was brilliant. I really hope people would really take note of what was said on Monday night. That program remind me of the security program that was aired some months ago on the program.
The security.
It was
the security program.
Yes, you did. It was aired some months ago, where you're. I don't think it was live, but you're talking about the red shirt and the yellow shirt, and that security program. It was something else.
Okay, I don't quite remember, but blessing my respect,
man. That was the one that you were telling us about how to, detect certain things and how to get when you're on the campus and the bag that you carry and.
Oh yeah, man. You mean when they carjack me? Are you with?
Right, and you were telling us that the person come back on the campus and you know, the only way is the same bag you take and recognize him.
Right.
You know, and you know, it was a top quality program like that because it was just really marvelous.
Blessings, man.
It was a good stuff.
Blessings, man. Blessings.
Yes.
Blessings.
So you know, I wanted to say something.
Yes.
Because really of a fact that when I hear how you really deal with the program, you know, Monday night and the level of how you manage to restrain yourself after the first event. You know, I mean, I was saying that to some people yesterday on the road.
Oh, you mean after the one event happened to me at Asylum and then I learned from that and then the next one happened at Hilton when the man a pee on my car.
Exactly.
Okay, right.
Exactly. And I was saying, I mean, I said, look here, what would you have done if a man come pee on your vehicle? And somebody else,
new vehicle too. What
they would have done.
New vehicle
because
too.
Really of a fact, most Jamaican would not have dealt with it that way. And you know, it just the level of maturity that came to fore there. Realize I would assume that particular matter was after you hear about the one of foreign where the man shot the young youth when him, you know, do the same thing.
No, that did happen while I was in Jamaica, you know.
Oh no, the one with the one of foreign there. When him shoot when the youth shoot the little boy when the people.
No man, this was in New Kingston, and it was a big thing at Jamaica. You probably never knew about it, man. It was a big thing at Jamaica because it's like say, cause the youth who shoot the little boy, you know, who was about 15, just graduated. I think Arden him did go. You know, him did have some connections and things, so it look like him did you know, I not say certain things, but you know, him have some connections, so it did kind of look shaky as if he was to be held accountable. And his mother didn't make up one big stink and go to the papers and walk up and, cause it was our only son too, you know.
Yes.
It was a big thing in a New Kingston, it happened, man. It was a big thing. Him shoot up the 11 shot.
I guess that part would have missed me then.
Yeah, man. At Jamaica,
it happened, it was happening. They happened overseas.
No, man. At Jamaica, it happened. New Kingston.
I guess I missed that part.
New Kingston.
But you know, as you're on the issue a while ago of the stepfather.
Yeah.
And the biological mother, and the biological father. You know, I was thinking of calling you tonight about a similar issue with me when I was a youth growing up. And you really have a fact. The thing about it, that most of the times, sometimes we as father don't play the role, you know, in our children's life, that, you know, the role that really should be playing. Because when you look in my situation, first, where, you know, I have a good mother, and my mother met my father, and they were going on until him, for some reason, him get just feel himself not a boy. So the one burner thing now work for him, and then him go find another woman, and when he find that woman, him take him at the time they have 2 apartment houses, right? 2 apartments, and my father take the woman in the other side of the house.
Like you tell, you serious?
Oh my God! Yes.
Him
the
bring
other side of the house. I mean,
him basically bring in another woman for live on the other side of the house where live with your mother and the...
Yes.
And what happened
Right.
after? What happened after that? What happened after that?
And after that, in the morning, right? The man was so bare-faced and brutish, right? After that, the man come to my mother and asked him and asked her to make tea for him. You can imagine.
And then what your mother say? What she do?
Well, I think she should give him some hot water.
Well,
In
let's be careful
somewhere.
with the violence and thing.
Right.
Your mother is not Tammy Graham. Tammy Graham would do something like that, but
Right,
you know, you
but
can't.
at that time, that's what she did.
Well, that your mother do?
Yes.
Well, I thought you were saying that's what you should have done.
No, that's what she actually did.
What you mean? What your mother do? Like throw hot water upon him?
Yes, because remember now, after the man carried woman from my mother, the man have that audacity. If you want the woman to make TV even in the name on.
No. Him violate, him wrong. Boy, it's just as how we say, listen, no care what the woman go do, all when the woman born you and they go give her the jojo, all when she this and that, you have no right for beat and batter bruise the woman like that. So we are against violence there, against the woman. We should be against violence against the man. So see how you hear Raga say, real discipline is to take, if certain things reach you, some people do some bad things, and you have the capacity to resort to violence. Me nah say your mother now, I'm not right for mother upset, you know. But if you go through hot water upon him and thing, you know. But him
so
out the door. Him out the door.
Lady, after that, the other woman, boss wanting a milk and threw upon him. So it never really.
Boss wanting a milk and
it never scarred.
Right? that is the remedy for it. If hot water throw upon you, it feet no scar and whatever, you throw condensed milk upon it quick.
That was what I understand that the other woman did.
Listen to me now, man. I teach me. I never know that. So if somebody throw hot water upon you and you don't want this call up your skin, you just throw condensed milk upon you right at the same time.
Right, same time.
A very important question though. Does it matter if it is Nestle or Betty Milk? That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. Ignore me. So what you say? The Bonner woman when bringing it, but even if we call her Bonner woman because the amount of ratings when him give her, carry her in the house or whatever, do even Bonner woman ratings that. So she just goes a boom and just cut a tin of milk and throw it pan him pan which part the hot she throw the hot one.
And therefore, after that, it should then go on until the other woman was no longer in the picture.
What you mean
and
go on? When you mean go on until hold on. Hold on. What you mean go on until what transpired? What break down that go on.
They just leave. They just left.
All right. Did she stay? Did the woman live there?
Well, I don't think she was living there at the time. He bring her there.
Well, so him did just bring her the other side of the house for a kill for one night, no?
But to be honest, I'm not sure if it was only one night.
Okay.
But they did have relationships after that. But I don't know if he didn't bring her back to the house after that.
All right. Say Christian people beat me all the while when I talk about born with respect, right?
Yep.
You know that, right? Because, them always say, why you saying that? Just tell them don't burn at all or whatever. Mm-hmm. And what has always been my argument, if you have a good man and you have a good woman and you can avoid getting born, don't burn. Don't burn. But Raga always say, let us not be naive. Let's be realistic. Right. What are the chances that burning will be eliminated in society anytime soon? What are the chances that going to happen?
Well, it's actually zero,
All right. Zero chance of that going to happen. So, if people feel compelled to do this thing, what I going to say? If you're going to do it with respect. As it sounds contradictory. And you say, but how can burning by itself, by definition, is disrespectful? There can be nothing respectful in burning. I disagree. I think you can burn, if you feel say you have to burn with principle. You must be a principle burner. And one of the Raga rules with burning with respect, never you bring the burner man or the burner woman of the yard where your woman or man, they don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it. And if the burner man and the burner woman are gas you up for do it or whatever, you don't need to be talking to somebody like that or a bun with them because them not looking out for your interest. Them hype about them juju or them teely. Teely, me I say teely. Them hype about them juju or them teely or whatever this and that and themself and them now look out for your safety and interest and thing or whatever. Yeah. And don't bun with nobody who not respect the woman or the man where you're there with. Oh.
Yes. So and you know, and then after that, as I said, you know, they left, and he remains with my mother for a while.
Yeah, for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
And then after that, couple years after again.
Yeah.
Him got hurt her again with one next woman again.
One next woman down.
Yes.
Men, dirty men.
And this is when, this is where it was said.
Mm-hmm.
Because I lost my mother when I was nearly 12 years old.
Oh, so all of this happened before you are 12?
A long time ago.
Yeah,
long time ago.
Okay.
Many years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And but even before that, because they were together.
Mm-hmm.
And then him go make one another woman again come in a relationship. Him bring her in.
But him never bring them come back at the apartment, at the place.
All right, but this time, they still live at a different location.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, he used to go down at the woman's yard further down on the same street.
Oh God, on the same street. Move that
and
again.
She was to when he gone down there, she used to look through the window.
Who looked through the window?
See, boy, in Ghana, according to her, she should call the place. She got in Ghana, Shanty Town.
In Ghana where? Shanty Town.
Yeah, Shanty Town.
Well, there's a backstory to that term. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but go on.
No,
right.
I don't know. Yes. So after that, so things go on. I mean, he continued for a few years with that lady, with my mother.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then now it reached to the point that, of course, you know, this was a lady, right? This was a lady who, even though she's my mother,
yeah.
The kind of quality that this woman showed this man.
Mm-hmm.
I am married for all these years.
Mm-hmm.
And I can speak this way without fear of being contradiction, of any contradiction.
Mm-hmm.
The treatment that lady gives to my father, my mother now, I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Not even my wife don't give me that treatment. I tell you the truth.
Mind your wife drape you up in her because I know she's right there beside you.
Well, I tell her that all the while. So this is not something that I'm afraid of saying.
Right. Can you
But
pick
it
up your
just
mother?
goes to show that some of us cannot be satisfied. And it doesn't matter how much love the woman show sometimes to some of us as male. We just can't behave ourselves.
But women say that all the time, you know, because every time when a woman takes somebody else, man and a chat about, when I think with them, well, leave out the self-esteem thing, but who have the good wine and who have this and that. And one of the things a lot of women said, that is foolishness. You could do the world for the man. You can do anything he wants sexually. You can watch, cook, clean for him. You can listen to everyone I'm concerned. You can do the sick when him sick at the time or whatever. If it's a man who go burn you, him still a go burn you. That's what you hear some women say, yeah.
And you know, it is so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because and why I said that, because really, as I was saying to you,
Yeah, President may have come. Yeah, man.
In work,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And he was go everywhere. Anywhere she he used to have some big room when they work together. And the lady sometimes would have gone there and help him do a whole lot of work. And after that, she should have come back in and make him dinner. And in those days, them the dinner there, who should make them kind of food there, right? In those days, you must have some knowledge of this, because I don't know, but in those days, when a woman give a man food, when she really raped, the rice is shared different, the meat is shared different.
No, yes, man. No, not only that. If you get now them days, if you get 2 meat ratings per Sunday, 2 meat or 3 meat ratings, you know, so you think turn up, That's what you say. She did give him 2 meat ratings, him get 2 different meat all per Sunday and them something,
Well, it could possibly be, but I'm just saying that everything shared.
Well, before you go, because I'm going to take some other call, but before you go, despite how your father did behave, as much as you can recall, was he a good man otherwise? Like, was he responsible? Was he there? Was he a good provider? Was he present and thing and,
I said, it is there's so much to this story.
Right.
So much to it that I won't,
No, just in general, because before you go, I just want to have a sense. I don't want to be this one-dimensional thing. I just want to know, was he a good man otherwise?
I wouldn't say that, in the truest form. I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't say that?
Because even when she died, and I went there now and lived with that woman, because my mother died.
Yeah.
And I lived with that woman.
Yeah.
And she had 4 children.
Yeah.
5, matter of fact. But 4 used to live there.
Yeah.
And 1 go and come.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And in that time, if she buy something for those kids, she wouldn't buy nothing for me.
No. What I'm saying, so what about, because I'm going to take some other car, but not about her, but about him. What was he like?
As I said, I would not say he was the best. He was not the best.
Okay, all right.
He was not the best.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he wasn't the best.
Interesting scenario. Thanks for sharing that in our 90 and thing, all right?
Yeah.
All right, man. Blessings and respect and of course, yell up your wife for me and thing and the little one, yeah?
But I just want to say one more thing just before I go.
Yeah.
I just want to just simply say this, that I want to encourage some of us as male, that whenever we find a good quality woman who treats us well, it's never the best thing, to do things to her, that woman. Because, the fact of the matter is that I learned from his mistake,
Okay.
And that is why I am been with this one woman for all these years. Because the things that he did, I refuse, for those things to happen to me.
You see,
So
we have a
his
gentleman up
mistake.
here named Nuff Love Smith, on Facebook. That's his name on Facebook. Him need to take a page out of your book, Nuff Love Smith. He need to take a page out of
I learned from his mistake.
Right.
Definitely. So that's why, I have to just keep myself cool, because when I see the thing, the amount of mistake that he made,
Right.
I decided that no, I'm not going that road.
All right.
And the same thing, you decide after your first experience and you're back and checking about your character.
Yeah.
You decide, boy, that was not the best way of dealing with matter.
When you learn something, apply it. But anyway, I'm going to bunk some other calls and things. Here, big up yourself here, and thanks for that. Appreciate that. And here, what the gentleman say, Nuff Love Smith and all on Andrew Purple and on out there. All right, balance up a thing and take a page out of the caller book. Oh, and Prezi, you too. You must take a page out of the caller book and sit down up straight. Sit down up straight. All right. Prezi still there on Dubai time, people. Prezi still there on Dubai time. Prezi still there over the Middle East, right? Everything is everything. All right. How about that? Tina, give congratulations to Nakita. Oh, Tina, you just say yes, Nakita have a baby. Okay, no, Nakita have a baby. Nakita have a baby from last month. How you did it, Tina? Nakita have our baby. We knew TamFam baby from last month. And thing. Interesting thing now with the call a share and thing or whatever. But I'm telling man, you see that's something that we want to again, you know, if you don't have to give bun, don't give bun. Nothing wrong if you're tempted, but if you don't have to do it and whatever, no matter do it. If you have a good woman or a good man, no matter give bun. If you're fully satisfied and you get what you want from your man or your woman who you're there with, boy, where you go out there for? But again, we're not naive in thinking that this will ever go away, right? So if you have look at boning off a guan and thing or whatever, balance up your thing, man, and be a man with it. I'm going to say a thing, and I'm going to say a thing. There was a TamFam. I don't see her about right now. But she did take one next TamFam. And him now go carry her go film yard. Now, the man very open about him wife. Because I say too much because of course TamFammers are going to know who. So the man is very open about him wife, right? The man never big up him wife and thing or whatever. So, if you and the man get involved now, you don't know say the man open about him wife and I big up him wife already. See, so you know where you get in. Me I go say a thing and some of them might disagree with me. And that is all right. Ladies, if you ever take a man who very open about the woman who him there with and thing, and know him love her and him always a big her publicly, and for whatever reason you ever take, you know where you get out of it, him know where him get out of it. Me not busy with that part there. But ladies, if that man know, when him ready for jump up in your belly, and when you ready for fling it up on him or whatever, say to you, him a bring you go the yard where him live with the wife. For go make you dash out in the bed and all these things. For the minute that man they say them something there, me Raga, I say to you, say, if you check him right, there's a man. Have some principle to your thing. So even though a burning I go and certain respect for maintain you. And again, some people don't understand them thing because them thinking absolutes. Right? It's either or. Well, Raga telling us that life is not black and white. Life not upon either extreme. Most of life is lived in the gray areas. Life is a constant balancing act of give and take, compromise. You hold your standard, you say that gone too far, but you will work with this over here. So, and you know, boy, me in a position right now, I can be a gray area management between black and white. The area between black and white is gray. And what I've observed is that the people who are really successful in life are the people who can efficiently and effectively manage all of the gradations them in the most of the gradations them in the gray area. Ladies, if for whatever reason, and look a man a step to you and attack to you and whatever, and you say, you know, something like that man, and you know him have him woman and whatever, and you know him have him wife and whatever, what's him open with it and thing, and for whatever reason you say, boom, you go squeeze him a one piece and thing, I hope him can hold him out and a chat, and you know, and balance him thing and know for move, right? The minute that man they tell you, say, he might carry you go him yard where him live with him, the man have no respect for you. You can't disagree with me if you want. So you have to check him right away. You don't even have to worry him. Say, no, big man, don't do that. You have your wife and thing and whatever, so that have to be somewhere else. I not go there, so. Right? The minute that man I tell you, say, he might carry you, but here's the problem now. Some of the woman on the hype about them something there. That's sweet, you know. That's sweet, you know. Because the TamFam when me a talk about, you know, so this rotted woman going in at the people in bedroom and thing, back out her phone, make video in at the man bedroom and a hype. Oh, the man bring her in at the bedroom and thing and whatever, and the wife not there and she around the bedroom because she have more ratings. You know, so that woman they make video. You know, so the woman gonna put up video, this and that and whatever. When I see the video, I say, like, seriously? Me not get involved in them something there. I whole heap of them something that me say. I whole heap of them me know about TamFam who come to me and say, Raga, me say Raga who? Me not saying anything. No, sir. No, that's not my business. Me just know about it. That's not my business. And people, because the person, the brethren was somebody who me didn't know. Me take the risk and me give him a small call. It's a big man. Me not tell you what you have to do. We don't even have to get in a discussion about this. Because it's a risk me I take a call right now, because I don't ever want my name in a prick. Me no want in your business or nothing. But you see that something there where you gonna bring that woman there in a bedroom with your wife, where you and your wife live and sleep and whatever. Govern your thing. Me no business where you want to do, but nobody bring her back there. Because when she a feature right now, boom, and you shouldn't bring her there. Me no want to get in a discussion about it and whatever. You shouldn't bring her go in your house, in the bedroom where you and your wife. Handle your business different, man. Me say me no want a discussion about it. Me not talk, me not blame about nothing. Me just give her a suggestion and I let it go there. So. What happened after, I don't know. I don't know what happened after and thing or whatever, because, well, I have some idea what happened after in terms of him make some other move. But him go wrong this. So if you not do anything, man, be disciplined about anything, man. Be disciplined about anything. Sometimes when I hear the woman them say, yo, just be straight with me. Just tell me what. Just let me know what I work with. And me will make the choice. Sometimes the woman them serious about that, you know. Admittedly, you know, you have some woman, you know, once you tell them the truth, them not do it. If you tell them the lie, and them know a lie, you tell them to do it. I know it don't make sense, you know. But you have some woman, them know say you have a woman, you know, them know you have your wife or whatever, you know. And when you tell them about, no, me and I depend nothing now and this, and them know a lie, you tell, you know. But some woman, them rather you tell them the lie. And them say, oh, may I work with the lie. That means that him now go see me in a certain way if you say, him tell me, say him there with him woman straight and whatever and blah, 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 whatever. And then when me still go sleep with him now, then me look like I look a punk or whatever. Yes, I admit it, some woman did this. But you have some other woman now who will say to you, no, just be straight with me. Yeah, your wife good? Yeah, my wife good. And think, why you plan for left your wife? No, I not left my wife, you know. Some woman may say no, some woman may say yes and work with it. I mean, you still have some look at dynamics there. Nothing stays the same. It either expand or contract or whatever. Once you interact with somebody, it either gets stronger or it gets weaker. Life is not static. It's dynamic, always in motion. But that's another issue. But what I'm saying is, some women really mean that. Them know them I work with. And of course, if you tell them that and them I work with you, you have to go work with them. Because what that mean, no, you can't go ask them any question, no. But where you there? And where you go? And this and that and whatever. Because that the woman say, no, me and you juggle. An exchange that take place. Me and you do so. You straight up with me, but where you work with, you can ask me which part me there and where me I go and whatever. Work with it, man. Right? Have some balance and some, you know. If you get the juju and all these things and whatever and thing, just go and balance up your thing. If you know, say you preserve your relationship certain way and thing, go and balance up your thing. And if the bonner woman wants some latitude and have some boundaries and some lines, because you have some boundaries and some lines, and you want to have to work with your boundaries and your lines, then you don't have to work with fear boundary and fear line and whatever, this and that. Yo, listen to me, man. Men, the secret to commanding respect from woman. Listen me, I'm not an expert on this, you know. We all make mistakes, so I'm telling you that already. Right? You know, mix-up bus for me and I pass and whatever. Even though I want big mix-up bus for me. And I never out of my mouth it come from other people go talk about it. Because I miss a hold it down for life. But anyway. So, I just say something. You know the secret? All man, listen to me right now. Women love attention. Period. Women love attention. They like to be acknowledged and they like to feel special and things. That just goes with the territory, right? 2, if a woman like you, are you she like? Well, I say that to some youth at Jamaica one time. I say, Raga, you can't just say that, you know, because things different for you. But in general, a woman we have 10,000 man I look her, I give her the world and whatever. And if I you she like, I you she like. Right? Men, you see if you can like woman in a way where you give them attention, and I make them feel say them is just one of 10,000, but them feel special and them know say them genuinely mean something to you in a particular way. Even if none of they outright and whatever, even if I look a burning, but that woman then know say you respect her a certain way, and you treat her special a certain way, and you enjoy her a certain way. But you're not frightened for front, and you can't say no to front, and whatever. Listen to me, man. That woman will have no alternative but for respect you. Trust me upon that one day. You see, if you can love a woman, treat her nice, take care of her, protect her, love her down right, be there for her, enjoy her and she enjoy you, she enjoy your company, you laugh good, you reason good, you plan life good and whatever. All these things, whether or not you're a woman or whether or not you're born a woman or whether or not whatever. You see, if you can make a woman special, but you know at the same time, she knows so you're not weak for front, you're not frightened for front, and you have some discipline about how you govern your thing, woman will respect you and rate you, man. Them will test you, you know, push you, you know, and try if you answer. And when I go and say, you know what man did over this or whatever, I show him a show off himself or whatever. You see, if you balance your thing, there's some woman will respect you. Trust me upon that one day. Not to confuse all some high pretty woman out there when them know say you like them. Them know you like them. Them know you're into them and whatever. And when them farm food, they say, yo, go on your yard, man. Don't call my phone and whatever, this and that. Drive them crazy. Them not used to them something there. And if you come and whatever, some of them the way them don't even used to it, them don't even chat to you again, you know. Make them go along. If them not chat to you again, make them go on. Balance your thing, man. Govern your thing, man. You do a thing with a woman and she go chat, but Ray, she want to come on your yard or want to come over what? You make she know that can't work. And if she want to go, make she go. Ladies are the same thing. If you govern your thing with a man, and you make your man know, say, boom, you not left your man, or you not left your husband, or even if you communicate it to him certain way, say, well, that now, you know, well, you know, me and him now left. We're too tied up right now. That now, I mean, you know, I like you, you know. So woman would do it. I like you, you know. So we see how things work out between me and you. But no, man. That's the code the woman are telling. That's what woman make you know. Nobody go over this. She make you know so she not leaving her husband. She not whatever this and that. And the woman them who govern them thing now, when uno man start catch feelings and a carry on and whatever. Ladies, if the man a catch feelings and a go on and like him, want come mash up your thing with you and your husband and you and your man and you and your baby father where you know you're not left, but you don't mind do something with him. And him a go on like same frightened over front. Cut him off. Cut him off. What I'm telling from what Mike Tyson said, what we know a long time, but we just use fin code. Discipline is having the capacity to do the right thing when you don't feel like do it. And that have multiple layers to it. Can't make no emotions alone govern no man. So don't burn if you don't have to burn. Don't do it. But if you don't have to do it, have some rules to the thing, man. And don't, like Carla said, don't bring the woman or the man go to the yard where you live with your husband and your wife or whatever. Even if you and your husband and your wife not depend on nothing, don't do that something there. I mean, know this is going to sound unbalanced and thing and whatever. But ladies, this I feel ladies, you know, but I mean, know some man love the danger and all them something there and whatever. I mean, I like when me did younger and a bad and whatever, me used to get up and any girl me attack to sleep with her and her parents in bed. Lord Jesus, me did love that something there. And then when the parents them the light, me just catch back and say, should I see me last night in your bed? Here I want me to you. But anyway, other young people something. But what me I say is, ladies, if you're going to pick up a man who can't carry go hotel, I even have a car, want to can't go do it in and whatever. I know what you do with a man there. I'm just saying, what you do with a man there, huh? You know? Even if on the thing that upon a level where a car or hotel or whatever, but oh God, man. I mean a winter now and all these things, but find one nice little place in one park, man. Hug a tree, you know, have some adventure and whatever. Don't make nobody carry go at them people yard. Last thing I have to say before that. This is actually important from a safety perspective. People want to see the video them out there. Want to see the video them out there where man come in and thing and woman come in and catch people with people and what them do to them. I see some video out there, like nothing shock me. Nothing shock me. I see people get shot up and stab up and thing and whatever. When I grew up, I see them something. Nothing shock me. And me, I tell you, I see some video out there where some people do some things to people who take them man and woman where. And me can't even watch out the whole of the video them. Who not see the one with the brother, the woman there, I get the man, the one, it from the video camera, it's in a black and white. And she get the man the backers and the man a send her and thing and her husband come in there with one long knife. The first few he put on upon the man goes and run out naked, he must get about 3 or 4 stabs. Who not see what the man do the wife after? And you have whole heap of them video out there right now. Whole heap of them video out there. The world not normal out there with that something there right now. So why we not going to make somebody carry on to go them yard and what? Yo, right now, and if somebody tell us that I'm single. And if somebody tell us that I'm single, them not there with nobody. Yo, one time one woman called me, you know, and she said, oh, any woman take my man, me I go beat her. And I said, come on, man, stop it foolish, this man. And whatever, and this. Where you going to beat the woman? Go talk to your man. Oh, because of this shit, this, me, and whatever. But me I say, but oh, the woman fear this and whatever. What if the man tell the woman, say, him not have no woman? Which men do all the time, say him not have no woman or whatever. And you know what the woman say in response right on the radio? She said, Raga, how my man look, how him look and how him dress and how him look, no woman can look upon him and say him don't have a woman. And at the time, I give it to her. I say, damn foolish this or whatever. Why you say that? Imagine somebody can never be single or whatever. And me and her war about it on the radio. But me at a stage of my life now, but even though I agree with what I say from an objective standpoint, listen, logically, you know, some people are single at some point in their life, so whatever. Okay? But Right, I know. If you look at somebody and think and how them a move and think and whatever, and you can discern, say, you know, say that person are there with somebody. A person have somebody, man. No care how them a tell about them single and them not nobody and you can't come at them yard or whatever. This is just my advice, you know. I'm not telling what to do, you know, not grown people and things. But as I said, the way of the world are run now out there. We have to be careful with that something, man. Quick figure people yard, go skin out. And go dash out and send on. Because if what we are see, with the closed circuit camera, the CC camera, them catch her, the indoor camera, them catch her, or what people video or whatever. If what we are see, are just what happened to get video, which must be a smaller percentage of the amount of what happened out there. If that alone is an indication of what the climate is like out there, then it is basically stupid. If you want to run Ghana people yard them way there. Worse if you not hype. Worse if you not Ghana people yard and run video and all them something that they don't know and they don't see how some people are move out the right, you know. Why if you body and pony if you catch a fire so? Why if you mind if you just limit it down the thinking so? Safety first. Right? Balance on the thing, man. And rule on the front and rule on the penis. Don't make them rule on you. And I care for money or looks or whatever, you're frightened for this or whatever, this and that. Remember what Raga said. The thing where you enjoy the most and the thing where you love the most and the thing where you need the most. Always be able to say no to it. When the time comes for you say no. At that time you say yes. But if when certain things come up and whatever, and you meds out the thing, don't run in. The thing where you love the most. Anything where you need bad. Anything where you enjoy bad. Always be careful when people are bring that to you. Because on some level, they match it out, say that are your weakness. If people know your weakness, they're going to try to get at you through your weakness. And you have to know where you're weak to. And you have to know where you're weak to in terms of where you enjoy the most. And you have to know where you're weak to in terms of where you need. And you have to know where you're weak to in terms of where you love. And be careful when people are fight to you. You have enough women out there, and them telling them love money, and them tell them love money and money me want. And the money man will come up to them and offer them the most money and them go here. I don't know you, sir. Leave me alone. Me all right. I'm not going in your car. You understand? Because them not frightened. And so on for governor nothing. Nobody go to the yard, man. If you have somebody just start juggling whatever, you take people, man or woman. Don't go them yard. You will go a break, we soon forward.
Decades of hits from the classics to current tracks. You'll find it all on the Bridge 99 FM, the station for everyone.
New style, yes, new flow,
The Bridge.
The Bridge 99 FM to the world.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
Yeah, man, people, hey, relationship change out there, and I'm keep on telling them from a good, 4 or 5 months, I don't need to understand that. What it means to be a relationship in this day and age is very different than it was before. You have some people in rural areas and conservative, traditional areas who still hold the old order. But in terms of our metropolitan setting, in terms of the cityscapes, in terms of urban lifestyles, in the cities and whatever, there's a relationship change, man. Like, you know, like this whole thing, oh, you get in a relationship and you stay forever and whatever. Them something that not really dead again, you know. Not really dead again, you know. Them, I not say people not there and stay there, you know. I say a lot of things different out there right now. If you don't really understand the shifts and the changes and whatever, you can get confused in the game out there, you know. But you have to know for move, man. It's a crazy, chaotic world out there, man, with social media, a boundaryless world. One time, we don't know what's going over so and this and that. Now, everybody know what everybody do. No people know what's going on China. Who they China know what's going on Kenya. Who they Kenya know what's going on Botswana. Who they Botswana know what's going on Jamaica. And thing and whatever. There's just this confluence of you know, cultural traits from all over. There's this melding that's going on, and there's a certain amount of you know, confusion with it, you know, with just the wide diversity out there in terms of what it means to be this and what it means to be that, and it includes what it means to be in a relationship right now. It's kind of maddening at times. Anyway, calling about the number from Jamaica is 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. The toll-free number from the United States or Canada. Press here good. The toll-free number from the United States or Canada. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. And while I wait for calls, a lady say she not comfortable with her man because she feel him love him to care them more than she. Interesting. Prezi, strong up the man. Give me the car. Interesting. But anyway, hello, Carla. What going?
I'm going to take care of your earpiece. What going on?
Man, there you know, what you say?
All right, I'm going to call it up.
Yeah.
So, I'm a big woman.
Yeah.
Not really big, but big woman.
Yeah.
Body nice, thing nice, everything turn up.
Proper.
Come true.
Mm.
Kill good.
Proper.
Very educated. Very educated.
Up there.
Yeah. So, you know the thing get sticky, you know.
Mm.
Call me yesterday and say, you know, I'm going to come back true. I say, no. You know, so we go to church and then call me up. And the woman call up one next lady and say something and me get nervous and the woman come take me up now. And look for me and say, wherever you go, stop go, God will provide. So Lord, brother, if you laugh at me. But me alone laugh too.
Yeah.
So me as a old squaller now.
Yeah.
Me look for her and say, listen. So you know, should I ask her to tell you which part I go?
Right.
She said, what you mean? They know your yard me a come. Me said, no. She said, wherever you going, you must stop go.
Mm-hmm.
So she was to tell you where you go.
Mm-hmm.
And the man, there's a Christian, she get tight for me. I say, me a laugh off her, you know. And me I say, listen, it's a broad picture. She wipe and a here one now. Me say, you know, say, hear me to her no, because me kind of know my brain dirty and me not understand it. So me turn to her and say, you know, say, I hope my man shot till they say I go, And the other one, and you, me say, how you know, say, and the other one say,
well, I watch your levels on the phone now. Prezi, look a bit loud here. Yeah. Yeah. But you see, the church
said,
people,
no.
hold on, the church people and the Obia man them too, right? And the so-called people them who looking at the crystal ball and whatever. This is what them doing.
Yes.
They make these general statements, right? These broad general. Hold on, they make these broad general statements.
You pick it up.
Hold on, but because you are in a specific instance of something, what people do is them interpret, because what you just do, you provide the facts, right? So we give the theoretical explanation, right? So what? Oh, hello? Hello?
You're up. You're up.
Oh.
You're up. Go ahead.
Oh, you're the on the job. Hold on, man. You're the on the job.
Hold
on, man.
So we thief a call, but we could.
All right, don't say a word. All right. So what may I say? So when she say, wherever you are go, don't go. God will provide. Wherever you are go can mean anything, right? That's one. Two.
So hold on,
man. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. People always are go somewhere, right? Wherever I go somewhere, right? The people always are go somewhere. It's even supermarket or whatever. But because she knows that she I go your yard, you know, it's unfortunately what people doing that, but you know what she conclude, Jesus Christ, and how she knows me I go over there to him. Oh, she know. I tell she them find out that God really know. Because she would have know. When she don't know nothing, you know. But she know where she a go. So she interpreted that specific, you know. When it's nothing specific, with them always do them generalize like somebody not like you. Somebody not like you. Somebody not like you anytime, yes. And they make this broad thing, and then somebody say, and you know, so the girl Angie at my workplace, she really not like me for true. And the woman just see the girl, you know, and ray. But they cannot say to you, Angie at your workplace not like you. Them can't say that. That woman could say to her, the younger man where you go to, and thing will sort you out good or whatever with someone. Them can't give no specifics. Anytime you ask them for specific, then don't need that. But them will just kill you with them general stuff.
So you hear me to her now, no? Me say, she said, no, we couldn't stop in our church. I asked her that question. Me say, why? Me say, of course you can stand up and ask her, where are you going?
Yeah.
Me say, is a Jamaican church? Me say, yes, it's a Jamaican church. Me say, you know, she disrespect you in the public though. She said, no, how come she disrespect? Me say, yeah man, she disrespect you in front of everybody, you don't know. By saying what? When she stand up in a Jamaican crowd and look for you and say, well, you are going to talk, go? Everybody when they look for you say, a science man, you go. They say, my word, at that, them all look, even for that she mean, at that, them all look by. Once they say, yeah, go out no means a date you go on. Go out means a science you go. So it's just a girl she herself. And you pick it up. She say, me shut up. I say, no, you shut up. I say, how long you come for? She say, 1 year. I say, look, start out where you get now and you start walking and look different, man.
Exactly.
You start walking and look different now. She look by you and say, Raga, you ever hear the thing about man from far who see there now, the?
Man,
It's a true story, you know. A man come from St. Elizabeth and he go to St. Thomas, go preach, but he's a can artist.
Yeah.
And he preach and get a whole heap of money. And a man in the crowd come from St. Elizabeth and see him. And I go boss. And he says to the crowd, man from far who see thee and know thee, keep thy peace until I see thee later. And everybody in the crowd say, amen.
And them don't even know it's that specific man in my talk.
Man.
Yeah.
Man from far who see thee and know thee.
Yeah.
Keep thy peace until I see thee later.
Wall your mouth and little more, me just peel your food out of the can, you know?
They know that.
Nobody say a thing, alright? You know so this is for you, you know? Man from far who see thee and know thee, hold your peace until I speak to thee later. Sealer.
Yes. True story, Rob. True story.
All right.
You know, me I try to convince No came and try to convince her. She now come back over and say, I'm Joe, the woman I said. She has said, me, because me I come at you.
All right, hold on,
So you know
man.
me say to her?
Hold
Me
on.
say,
Hold on, let me ask you a quick question, no, man. What I think, do more you keep in mind, you know?
Yeah.
Like, women routinely create a story or reinterpret an event, reinterpret a story in order to achieve a separate objective with them want. You understand that?
Yeah.
So sometimes when a woman want to do something, or she want to get somebody to do something, them tell the person something that's seemingly unrelated and whatever, but them connect it with the something them want to do. But them not tell you, say them want to do it, you know.
Yeah.
So I say, there's a possibility where that woman there, for other reasons, you know, never want to go back to you and give you that story there. What you think about that?
Because no, me not challenge you not know yesterday because guess what happened? After the killing go on, me they drop a dime and say, you know, she said come in, come deliver. And me I say, all right. And then she call back and say, you know, say some family come through, nobody deliver. And me text her and say, you know, say he kind of have a little company too.
Oh.
So yes.
Okay.
Come here, say since you play, me I play too. Cause initial when he come through the first time, I tell him say, you know, so me have a little one.
When she come through, why would a Jamaican man love refer to woman as him, man? When she come through.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Yeah.
When the lady came through. And when she came through, sir.
Yeah.
She came through in many ways, and she came through.
Right.
And
she come and she come.
Yes, and I informed the lady.
Yeah.
Before she come that, you know, sir, I have some other lady who come once a month and fix the furnitures and all these equipments here.
Yeah.
But it's not that she's working to get paid. It's just a voluntary service.
Right.
There's no form of TR in our social needed. It just she just punch in.
Zin.
So yeah. I mean, never want.
So what you feel?
Like
it might be that you feel you just a gear that. So she might have gear all, so you gear all too.
So maybe I follow me too. So I think I follow all over. Sometimes we tell it that we bite back.
Then if I saw, then make you go and work with it and thing and whatever.
Yeah,
You're not dead over nothing around here,
yeah.
all right? You're not deading over nothing around here, right? And things. See?
All right. Go on do the good work, my brother. And there's a lot of education to the program that I like, and there's a lot of learning in the program. Sometimes you come up 1 and 2 times, but we still have to give you 95% of where you're going. And that's a way mark.
All right.
So keep on doing what you're doing.
All right.
Bless your brother. Give thanks. Yeah, family.
Man, blessings, man. Cool. Yeah, man. Women are notorious for when them want a decision to when them make a decision about something and them want something. Women are notorious for giving men stories, you know? And give a story for work with, you know? When the story not necessarily goes so. So there's a possibility that she want Lego. She just give him that story there for Lego. But she want Lego for a different reason when I have nothing to do with church. And if you're in that position and the person want Lego, again, you're not having a life to live or whatever, but, you know, the person want Lego, make them go along, you just go look somebody else. But again, I have to always careful with them something there because, you know, like me I tell you, have some people page me and say, you know, say you talk all the while like, say, the whole world in the same position where Ragashanti in and we can't make certain choices where you make, you know, sometimes we have to pursue certain things and we have to put up with certain things. So I get that. I understand that and thing. So I'm not necessarily So whatever I suggest to you may not necessarily be the right thing for your situation. Okay, so when I tell you anything, I say this is what you should do. Assess it also, you know. You know, program it and see if something will apply to you, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Not take nothing wholesale from nobody. Think both way. People are saying if there's value in it, if there's wisdom in it, and it's something where you can say, well, yeah, you know, so this is a true one thing, and you can integrate it in, you know, in your lifestyle and when you're conducting yourself out there in your respective affairs, then so be it. Or if it is something that just flat out doesn't apply to you, or you say, well, I'm going to see what you say, but hey, my thing different. Then that's how it go. And nothing wrong with that. Like sometimes if a woman I like you olo with something, and you know a olo, you don't need to tell her say olo. You just, olo, oh Lord. Every time you have some listeners beat me, you know, Raga, what does olo mean? Olo mean like, you know, like something deceptive, you know? You know? So sometimes people do that. You know them a lie, or you know them a make up something or whatever, and them a give you that pill there. You know, for you know, cause them no want do certain things with you or whatever. Like, you know, you're like, okay, cool. And what the brethren, you know, him did end up a tell her back something, you know, him getting other kind of, yeah, give me a pill, me I give you back a pill to, oh, somebody else a come in or whatever. Yeah, me did have somebody too. All I mean, other position. She said, somebody else a come. Okay, good. I don't even have to tell her about somebody because I don't need to prove nothing to her. I just know she give me a hollow. I say, boom. She can't make it that day, yeah. She can't make it that night, yeah. No argument. We don't even hate her or you know, upset about it or whatever. You just balance your thing and you know what is what. And you and her good same way or you and him good same way, whatever the case may be. Because them thing, at the end of the day, them thing they're minor thing, you know. Them think they're minor something, man. Nothing for go on about too much. See? Toll free from the United States or Canada. The number is 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. So you better tell us her sister and things. She said, boy, our man spend so much attention upon him to care them. You know, she said, boy, him love it to care them more than her. A man treat you good? Yes. You happy with him? Yes, except for the care them. Him gamble? No. Him go to a road, go drink with him friend them all the while? No. Him devil one most of the time? Yes. You and him move good and thing, on a loving and whatever? Yes. But him just spend whole heap of time on the car. Yeah, him always a clean it and thing and him always in it and whatever, and always not do the car, him go and check this and that and whatever, and him, as him come home, him gone to the car. So I say, why? I'm looking hobby that, you know. When other people read a book or watch TV, him run out there with him car. Right? You think him about you? No. Think him love you? Yeah, him love me, but, you know, he love the car them more. Don't get jealous of the car. You have some simple things that some women just get very uncomfortable about. And some of them are significant because, like, one of the things I share with you guys is that you have things that are actual and simultaneously representational, right? So you have something that is actual. You have a literal act where the person I do. But that act is also indicative of some other qualities that can be problematic. And sometimes people are valid in some of these things where we will observe. Because when a woman say, she not like a man who spend more time in the mirror than her. Spending more time in the mirror, long time in the mirror, that is the actual behavior. But that can also be symbolic or representational of something else. It could be that this man is very selfish and into himself and spending a lot of time in the mirror, a whole heap of time more than she's spending in the mirror. You know, that can be one of the outgrowth of, of a general thing with him where he's just really into himself or selfish or whatever. And when she see him spend more time in the mirror than she's spending in the mirror all the while, it's just a reminder to her that that actual behavior is representational. It represents a general trait that he has of being constantly self-absorbed and into himself, more into himself than she, He more buy things for himself than he buy something for she, and it's all about him and what him like, or if something in the house, I will have with him, or whatever, broadly speaking. So you do have instances like that. But you have other instances where it's just petty jealousy. Because if a woman thinks fear strength is her prettiness, because you have some woman like that. Everybody have something where them think of them strength. Whether them money or them looks or them career or them talent or whatever. Everybody have something where of them strength. A lot of people who have one thing where them strong in, them tend to view the rest of the world in another way. Good-looking people who are considered pretty by society standard, they view everything, everything, politics, church, religion, economy, and whatever, through the prism of looks. All when something that have nothing to do with looks, them bring up looks. Let me give you some factual example. You ever see how some people that watch something on TV or watch a film and then somebody do something awful, right? Some man kick a dog. And him say, Jesus God, where him kick a dog for? Or where him kick a dog for? And him not even good looking. Him don't even look good. And in your mind, you're like, hold on, what looks have to do with him? I kick the dog, right? But that is them. They're very, it's like them just bring back everything to whatever it is them strength, right? You have some man, them attack to woman, and them a mind the woman, and I give the woman money because them have money. Now the woman may be unhappy with something else about him, the way he behave. She may want to experience something else, in a relationship that she's getting from somebody else. Yet that man, the first thing what you do with him and think, what him can do for you, what him can do for you, whatever. When the reason why, she not really into him is because of something else, She not getting enough time, him not really care about her, or whatever, she can't talk to him, or my gal is out there, or whatever. It may be something else, Him not carry himself good, or this or that, or whatever, and thing. But the first thing he might do, again, he might just look upon the world through fame strength. So you find a woman now, a man will be perfectly nice and wonderful and cool. But because she's so hung up on fear, prettiness or whatever, this or that, and that a fear strength, just a slight indication that she may there with a man who, when it comes to looks, him see himself just as much up there as, in a looks area as she is or whatever. You have some women have some petty jealousy for them, something them man. And then, of course, you have some broader thing too, You have women who just is not even with petty jealousy. Them just think that if you're a man, if you're a real man, so if you spend a long time in front of a mirror and all them something, that woman for do them something, right? So you have some differences along them lines there. But with she and the two car and whatever, of course, I don't know the details again. But again, it could be representative of something else with him. I don't know. Where she has some valid reasons to be concerned, right? Some woman just want to be the center of attention for them, man. Yeah, him can like him car, but don't spend more time with the car than the woman. And in some ways, that is understandable. But based on what she said, it just sound like this is the man hobby, this is him passion and thing and whatever. And all things being equal, him is a good man otherwise, Anyway, people, make sure so go over my 2 YouTube channel them and subscribe to them. Subscribe to my 2 YouTube channels. One is Ragashanti TV, and the other is TamFam TV. Again, one is Ragashanti TV. Paulette Robinson, big up yourself. Congratulations to you and your new grandchild. Looking cute as ever and thing. Big up yourself, big up your son Alex and thing. Paulette, congratulations to you and your new grandchild. You're so proud and happy that the pitney there go spoil. You and him auntie, and the child's auntie, them are go love for that, Blessings and respect to them. I forgot if it's a boy or a girl, though, Paulette. Tell me if it's a boy or a girl. I forgot, though, but I see the baby and thing. I see the picture and thing. Big up Alex and thing, all right? Yeah, people, subscribe to my 2 YouTube channel and make sure so you click the bell them over the thing, all right? Click the bell them. The bell them is for notifications and thing on both YouTube channels. One is called TamFam TV and the other is called Ragashanti TV. TamFam TV, Ragashanti TV. Do remember that tomorrow afternoon is a new time for Free Up, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, when I forgot, no. Tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. in the afternoon, we have Free Up on Ragashanti TV. Right? The realest Jamaican talk show with me, Mr. Washbelly. 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, the new time for Free Up on Ragashanti TV. I expect to see you all day. To see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, people. Be safe. Take care of you and yours. And remember, don't go people yard. Don't quick for run go people yard. When you're not involved with people and all these things, all right? Safety and protection. Road.